it seems like half of High Limit has signed up for the 360 Nationals. Guys like Brad Sweet, Rico Abreu, Kyle Larson, Casey Kane, I think Tyler Courtney, the defending champion, they're all signed up right now. And so just threw it up on our page, because it felt like that was kind of newsworthy. And little did I know that it was going to explode on the old Facebook. And there were a ton of opinions, we'll say. Kate, do you think it's a bad idea to let these National Touring 410 guys come in and beat up on you lowly 360 drivers?
Absolutely not. I've said it a million times. Anytime you can race against somebody that should be better than you, it's not a bad thing. You learn things every time you're on the racetrack. And if you can beat them, you are an absolute hero for a couple weeks at least. I don't really understand why anybody thinks it's a bad thing. I get that people think it's like cherry picking and all this stuff, but it's really not. I always talk about it like when Reitzel comes back to town. I love racing him, and he just naturally makes you better because you're racing against him. Well, not anymore. He did naturally make us better because we raced against him every week.
Yeah, and Ayrton Genitin jumped in the comments also. I saw he said basically the exact same thing. Dennis Gainey was in there chatting it up with people. Surprise, surprise. Um, he was like, we beat however many guys on the prelim night when they won with Caleb, and then the same thing on Saturday night. That's my same exact thought process. I just want to see the best drivers there. But I think it's badass for Knoxville and the event that we're going to have. I joked, but I think seriously, pretty close to half of High Limit is going to be at the Knoxville 360 Nationals. Who knows? Could even maybe have a NASCAR driver in addition to Kyle Larson, have a NASCAR driver or two jump in there because they're right in Newton. So what do you think, Blake?
Selfishly, it's amazing for the track. I mean, sorry, I'm just going to think of it that way. This is unbelievable for Knox because you know what's going to happen? A lot of NASCAR people are going to be in town at the Iowa Speedway, and they're going to see, oh, Kyle Larson's racing a sprint car. I've never watched Kyle Larson race a sprint car. So they're going to come to Knoxville, and they're going to watch Kyle Larson race a sprint car. Yeah, it's for one guy, but I don't care. I mean, like, that is awesome. The track's going to get so many more people coming out. And then from there grows relationships that they didn't even know. They could watch somebody like Jack Anderson race because Jack's going to run 360. Cade Higday could put on an unbelievable show, and they're like, man, this Cade Higday's he's pretty good. Like, I want to learn more. I want to know more about it. Everything can only grow from this easily from Knoxville. There's no losing if you're Knoxville Raceway here. I'm one to believe that the 360 Nationals keeps growing in popularity. We've seen that the last couple of years. Tell me it's cherry picking. Larson's done this 3 times before, and he's never won it. I mean, like, and I know it's not out of the realm of possibility. Larson's mind is clearly thinking, I want to become the first person to win both in the same year. Nobody's ever won it both in the same year. We've had a couple guys that have won both, but nobody's ever won both in the same year, which would just be an unbelievable feat. I don't think people would quite realize that. Like, that's an unbelievable feat if somebody could do both. I hope we get a couple more NASCAR drivers, Shane Van Gisbergen. I'd love to see you in a sprint car. I'm all for it.